All right, so today we're diving deep into process mining.
Process mining.
Have you ever felt like things at work are just kind of
Oh, yeah.
bogged down and nobody knows why?
Mm.
Process mining is kind of like switching on X-ray vision for your company's operations.
Yeah, getting rid of those gut feelings.
Oh, wait.
And using data to make their decisions.
Yeah. So using those data breadcrumbs, so to speak,
Yeah, exactly. It's like
to figure out what to improve.
Yeah, it's like a digital trail of everything that happens in the business.
Yeah, so it's not just about making that perfect process on paper, but seeing how it works in the real world.
Right.
And I bet that can lead to some pretty surprising discoveries.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where the magic of algorithms comes in.
Ooh, algorithms.
Yeah, so process mining uses special algorithms to go through tons of data
Right.
and reconstruct the actual flow of a process.
It's like the process model.
Exactly, yeah. Like the process models, which are like the blueprints.
Yeah. It's
Pinpointing bottlenecks and deviations from the plan.
What exactly is an event log?
Oh, yeah. So an event log, you can think of it as a timeline of events for a specific process.
Okay.
So, like, let's say you're tracking a customer order.
Right.
The event log for that process might include entries for when the order was placed, when it was picked up from the warehouse, when it was scanned by the delivery driver.
It's like a case file, but for business.
Exactly, yeah. Making sense of the chaos.
I'm starting to see how powerful this could be.
And understanding the true nature of how things get done.
Yeah.
And then once you have that clear picture, you can start thinking about ways to improve it.
And it's not even just about saving money.
Right, yeah, it goes beyond that.
Like Deutsche Telekom saving millions just by preventing duplicate payments.
Mm-hmm.
And then PepsiCo streamlined their collections process and got tons more cash.
Exactly. Those real-world examples show how process mining is revolutionizing businesses.
Across all sorts of industries.
Yeah, across tons of industries.
So it's not just finance.
No.
What about customer satisfaction?
Oh, yeah. So imagine like a bank
Okay.
and their customer onboarding process.
Right.
Using process mining, they might find that delays in background checks are frustrating customers.
Yeah.
So then they can try to streamline that process and get happier customers.
So it's about finding those pain points.
Exactly.
And seeing what works.
Exactly. And that's where the iterative nature of process mining comes in.
Yeah.
You analyze the as-is process and test out different to-be scenarios and just keep refining your approach based on the data.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But what about the human element?
Oh, yeah.
Do people ever push back against this kind of thing?
Change can be tough. And some people might see process mining as a threat
Right.
or a way to like micromanage their work.
Yeah.
But that's why it's important to be open about the goals.
Yeah.
And communicate the benefits.
So it's like creating that culture of collaboration.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when people see the benefit,
Yeah.
they're more likely to be on board.
Yeah, exactly.
This is super interesting.
Yeah, it's a fascinating field.
But I want to hear more about the different ways that companies can use process mining.
That's a great point because the applications are so vast.
Like you said, finance, customer service, healthcare,
Healthcare manufacturing,
manufacturing.
IT, public sector.
Wow, so everything from hospitals to factories.
Exactly.
This is really interesting. I'm
Yeah.
excited to hear more.
Yeah, we can delve into the exciting future of process mining.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We were just talking about all those different ways to use process mining.
Yeah, and you mentioned that advancements in technology are going to make it even more useful.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, what does the future hold for process mining?
Well, imagine like machines that can analyze processes and suggest improvements.
In real time.
Yeah, in real time.
That's crazy.
That's the power of AI and machine learning.
So AI could, like, spot patterns and problems before they happen.
Exactly, and suggest solutions and even help put those solutions in place.
And it could handle way more data than a human could.
Right, exactly.
That would be incredible for businesses.
Yeah,
But what about people who aren't data scientists?
right.
Will we even be able to keep up?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
Another cool development is large language models.
Oh?
These make process mining easier for everyone to understand.
So, like, I could just ask about the bottlenecks in our process.
Yeah, like you could ask it, how can I reduce wait times?
Right.
And get simple answers.
So anyone could use these tools
Yeah, pretty much.
to make things better.
Exactly.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
But what about the challenges?
Oh, yeah, good point.
What do companies struggle with when they're trying to use process mining?
One of the biggest things is data quality.
Oh, right.
If the data's bad, the results are bad.
Garbage in, garbage out.
Exactly.
What else?
And sometimes it's hard to find people with the right skills.
Right. You need to know data and processes.
Yeah, but there are tools and platforms that make it easier.
To get started,
Yeah.
even without a whole team of data scientists.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So what about the companies that are using process mining successfully?
Well, we talked about Deutsche Telekom and PepsiCo,
Right.
but there are so many other examples. Like
Sure.
in healthcare,
Right.
it can optimize patient journeys.
Reduce wait times.
Yeah,
So process mining isn't just about saving money.
right.
It's about making things better for customers and employees.
And patients.
And patients. Yeah.
It's not just about individual companies.
Right.
Imagine if organizations could share their data.
That's a really interesting thought.
Yeah.
What could we achieve with that?
I mean, we could learn so much from each other.
Best practices,
Yeah,
failures. That would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be a whole new level of collaboration.
So process mining is a tool, but it's also
Mhm.
a way to make real change.
It really is.
That's a great point.
Yeah. And as we wrap up,
Yeah, it feels like we've just scratched the surface.
Yeah.
But it's really cool to see how process mining changes how businesses work.
Mm-hmm.
It even impacts entire industries.
It's a fascinating field.
Yeah.
And as we finish up, I want to leave you with this.
Right.
Process mining is about empowering people.
Oh, that's a great point. Yeah, we talked about data and algorithms,
Right.
but as people who use those insights to make changes.
Exactly. Process mining gives us the tools to understand the systems we work in.
Right.
It helps us make better decisions and solve problems.
Yeah, and you mentioned a new set of skills are needed for this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
With data-driven decisions.
Yeah. The rise of process mining is going to need people who can bridge data science, process knowledge, and business strategy.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for anyone who wants to understand how businesses work.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's not just technical skills.
Right.
You need to be able to communicate those insights to other people.
Yeah. And that brings us back to collaboration.
Oh, right.
Process mining involves people from all over an organization working together.
So it changes how we work together.
Exactly. It's about breaking down silos and encouraging improvement.
And maybe we'll even see that shared data idea become reality.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
It's exciting to think about.
It really is.
So for anyone listening who wants to learn more,
Mm-hmm.
remember all those great resources.
There's so much to learn out there.
You could be the one to make the next big discovery.
You never know.
In the world of process mining, this has been a really fascinating deep dive.
It has.
Thanks for joining us.